After that epic battle in the sky, the crew continues to be vigilant just to make sure that the Archdemon is actually gone and isn't coming back, at least for now.
Yeah.
And anyone who is up above... What were you going to say, Ray?
I said, Grinnell continues to cling on for as long as Dalton lets him after he jumped out after he got him back on the ship.
It's okay. He's too busy going, oh my god, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. If you were saying that, it was just, yes, it was. But it's over now.
I'm insane. Oh my gosh, why am I alive? I shouldn't be alive. Oh boy.
Go ahead, finish up that RP. We'll finish up the RP of at least the people who are in that room. So you guys have just been brought into the ship. Archer will go over to Lealden, give him a pat on the back, on the shoulder, and then Archer will then go over to the child and make sure the child is okay. The child is still white from the shock, and Archer's doing his best to calm him down. Plim is just shaking his head.
He's not mad, he's just disappointed.
He's either disappointed or like, why
he
didn't I
didn't do it
think of that
himself.
first?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care, I'll quote it. I hope everyone got a good look at that, because I'm not doing that again.
You're not? That was pretty fun.
Who's up around?
Was that exchange actually in character?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like pull you back from the hug a little bit and then shoot you a glare.
What? It was fun.
Shake head.
Good. I'm probably gonna be feeling that for a bit. Thank you.
So...
Are you out of actually, I'll ask you, can I hear you now? Are you still in blood mode?
But, yeah, make it...
Huh?
Give me a minute.
Hey, I just realized out of character. I went that whole entire encounter without taking damage.
A lot of people did, actually.
I willingly took damage.
The only person who took damage willingly was the person. Yeah.
Yeah, you just almost, just had an automatic death. An automatic fall to your death.
Everyone almost just died several times, is the thing. It was just like
Not to mention the ship could have blown up. And that would have been an interesting turn of events.
People could have survived that. I wouldn't have because I was right next to the damn engine, so I would have gone like this. Alright, I think I got it.
There'd be nothing.
Meanwhile, at the top of the ship, the captain gives orders to Vic and says, Vic, take us down immediately. And so everyone on the ship can feel the ship making its way to a landing.
I'm feeling it landing. I'm just going, oh, I'm so done with heights.
I'm pretty sure I made my check to cast the healing spell. Is anyone else in the area damaged, I asked, because I can heal them all at once.
I'm actually...
You'll only need to do the one.
Yeah.
I have group heal, so...
The crew there definitely are crew members that have been hurt, especially up above when they took the brunt of the breath weapon.
Right.
And there are a few other crew members who've got some scratches on them from falling because of the...
What's the radius on a group heal?
I was gonna say, what about Plim? Because he was at the front of the ship with Liam when the Archdemon first attacked in the beginning.
Plim is fine because the first boom that you heard was actually the Archdemon attacking the front of the ship. So the hole was already there when Plim got there.
Okay. So it was only Liam, and Liam is...
So basically,
everybody within 5 squares. Equal to twice your magic square.
Yep.
So you'd have to get people to huddle.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that close in together. People just kind of stand in a nice little... but yeah.
Everybody have a group heal hug.
Everybody hug each other. It'll make you feel better. Warm. But no. Alright, so I'm rolling to heal you right now, so let me double check. Heals, okay, yep.
The captain will tell Vicious Vic. She will say, keep her steady, but circle around if you can. I want to stay within the general area. And Vicious Vic obeys. What is Maximilian doing at this point?
This blood boily thingy, adrenaline surge
will lower.
Yeah, I guess it's gone, the bonus.
Yes. So the bonus happens. So this is the way this works, Maximilian. Once per day, you can spend a movement action or minor action to essentially tap into the dragon blood that's coursing through your veins to effectively increase your constitution and your strength up with any combination of points that equal to 4.
All right.
So I gave you +2 and +2, but you can decide how to allocate that each time once per day.
Once per day, right.
And it lasts for an encounter.
Okay.
There might be more. There might be more than that, but that's, as you're aware, that's all you've got. When you're back on the main, whenever you get back on the main deck, Maximilian, Jody is going to run up towards you and wrap her arms around you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell the captain to. I'm gonna tell her. I'm just gonna check up on my party.
She says.
Okay.
She says. She tells you. Your group was really reckless out there. She says.
Well, whatever it takes. They all know the stakes. Every one of us are willing to sacrifice ourselves for the greater good.
Be sure to thank them for me, she says.
I will, Captain. Then I walk down to receive the hug of hugs.
Oh. You guys will have your moment. Nathan will look kinda... Yeah, okay. So he kinda... gives you your space. Gives you your space. Yeah, exactly. It's third wheel posture. Gives you space.
I forget what the heck Nate and Jody were doing in this whole thing.
They were helping the other crew, just making sure that none of them fall off.
As they watched us willingly jump off.
Yes.
Wow, good. We made that person didn't fall off. Whee! Okay, well, at least someone else went, whee! What the hell is going on here?
Can we have one job?
The ship will eventually land, and unfortunately, like I said, the ship's not used to landing in anything but water. So the captain, the Vicious Vic, will yell out, "Everyone brace yourself!" as the ship lurches and not crash lands, but it's not a smooth landing at all. So it lands into the ground. The air is cold and crisp. The fog has started to dissipate as the moon starts to shine through. You look around and there is snow all around. The captain asks Vic, how close are we to Orzammar? Vicious Vic says, looks like a couple days walk, he says. Captain says, very well. Is there anything that's happening at this moment when you guys land? Are you guys doing anything that I should know?
I'm going to just gonna give Jody a quick kiss on the cheek, then walk away to check on these guys. Step through the door. Are we missing anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Who is it?
The idiot Templar.
Liam?
What happened?
Templar.
Well, kid's got his sword.
As far as I have, somehow the Templar saved Connor.
Seems like.
That scabbard pretty much saved that boy's life, Plim says. Saw the whole thing. Never seen anything like it. Don't know about that Templar, but one thing's for sure, he's got balls. Balls of steel.
Well, he died a hero. We should all be so lucky.
Yes.
Archer looks upset, but he's nods.
The captain says, good work. Cousin, you son of a... That was amazing.
I really need to think of better plans, though, sometime.
Let's try not to do that again. We were reckless. We were lucky.
Yes. Very.
Darwin,
Yeah.
good work as well.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.
Well, we all had our part to play. And I hope you packed your winter clothes. It's getting cold out there.
So, we're walking the rest of the way, I take it?
I guess so.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
Fun. Hate snow.
Better get
Still-
ready.
Yeah, it's still nighttime, by the way. It's probably about 4 a.m.-ish. Probably 4 a.m. The captain is going to call all of the crew up to the top of the ship for a meeting. She highly encourages everyone to be there.
Well,
For the crew, it's required. Well, yeah, her crew, it's required. For all the rest of you, it's highly recommended.
well then.
I'm going to grab my armor before I do that.
I don't like to leave a lady waiting.
I need to check on Connor because it was really turbulent. He could have gotten himself hurt. He fell out of his ship apparently. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor has several bruises on him, probably because of the turbulence of the ship. But other than that, he's just a little worse for wear.
So I give him a little bandaging with medicine roll and stuff. So
He asks you, what happened to the man?
This has not been this kid's week.
oh no.
This kid's had it rough.
He saved me, he said. I never met him before. I didn't even know his name.
His name was Liam, and he was a good man.
Why is everyone around me always dying? He asks. What did I do that was so bad?
You did nothing. The world is not in a good place, and many people, innocent people, sometimes get hurt. But we'll keep on going as good people to help reduce that effect,
But
and maybe reduce it to none.
but that's not fair.
That's why we try to make it fair.
He nods. It looks like he understands. Is that monster going to come back?
Honestly, I don't know, but I don't think we'll see it again soon. So, we're safe for now.
You guys will gather on the top of the ship. The captain is pacing. She doesn't look angry. She just looks pensive, I guess. She says, I'm sorry, we're going to say something, Vanille?
Yeah, I was just going to say, so after speaking with some of them, bandaging him up and whatnot, I honestly don't want to leave him on any place by himself, so I was going to just take him by his hand and take him with me to the captain's.
Yeah, you can do that. The captain speaks up. She clears her throat and she asks, "Is everyone here?" She looks around. Everyone's accounted for. Vicious Vic said, "Yes, Captain, all except for..." His voice breaks, and he trails off, and he doesn't finish. Yes, the captain says. Crew, go ahead. What were we gonna say?
I was going to
Two
ask.
people unaccounted for.
I was going to ask Somberleg how many did we lose?
Too many, she says.
Yes.
More than one is, more than zero is too many.
Yes.
We lost 2 people today, she says, and we could have easily lost more. I just wanted to start by saying thank you to everyone on this crew who helped keep as many of us alive and safe on this ship. We will not dishonor the people that we lost by giving up now. This is probably the lowest of the low that the crew of the Tempest Dream have found themselves. And it pains me that we're in the position that we are at. As you know, we are currently unable to reach the skies. I'm going to need as many people as possible to help for repairs. We cannot stay here for very long, though. Orzammar is only a 2 days walk from here. That means we are deep within Darkspawn territory. In order to save time, I recommend that the group who wish to go to Orzammar leave as early as tomorrow morning to make their way towards the 2-day trek to Orzammar. Grab whatever it is they're trying to get from there as quickly possible and return here. Everyone else will stay and will work day and night to repair the ship so that once they return, we can leave. We will need constant vigilance. We will need people watching to make sure that the Darkspawn does not take us by surprise. The longer we are here, the longer we are sitting ducks. I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat the situation. Cogs is going to do what he can in order to expedite the process. Vicious Vic will give you instructions in terms of what defenses we have in order to keep the Darkspawn at bay. She clears her throat again. Starting tomorrow morning, I will send out a party of a small party who will go out in search of our fallen. We will only spend that day. I do not want to risk anyone's lives past that, but I would like to at least give those people at least a day to find them. Are there any questions, crew? She asks. Does anybody ask any questions?
No.
As soon as the group returns back with their item, we will make haste as quickly as we can to Kirkwall. And hopefully all of this mess will be behind us at that time. You're all dismissed, she says, and then she leaves and goes into her quarters.
Well then. Everyone up for this?
The captain will, by the way, tell you before she heads into her quarters, Maximilian, take no more than 2, she says. The rest will need to stay here and work.
Understood.
Wait, we were going into our Hellspawn territory?
Darkspawn territory.
Darkspawn, sorry.
Territory.
May we have the amulet. She
turns towards Lealden and says, I seriously was thinking about that.
Would you leaving the amulet endanger the ship?
Leaving the amulet here would protect the ship. However, there's more people on the ship than there are going towards Orzammar.
I understand. I think we should let them have it. If we come back and they're all dead, it doesn't matter anyway.
Even though, out of character, even though I remember in the last session, Hark was telling me that it didn't work like that. It would only protect the one person who.
It only protects the one person. So I mean, it's better than. It's better the captain is invisible to do whatever she needs to do, versus nobody is invisible to the Darkspawn. If you want to, though, so basically, it seems like the captain is torn. Like, she can go either way. On one hand, there are far more people on the ship than there are going on your adventure. On the other hand, you guys are mobile. They're not. They get attacked, they can't go anywhere. You guys can at least move somewhere.
Come on, Leoden, we just jumped off the ship and climbed up the back of an Archdemon. Are we scared of a few Darkspawn?
It's true, we took the biggest piece on the chessboard.
I mean, that was a really, really big dragon.
True.
Well, the way I see it, we just leave it here. I don't even like the idea of bringing anybody.
The captain says, if you wish to trade the amulet for the sword...
Don't you dare.
I'm just saying, she says, I think you'll be able to manage, as she looks at Nemetos.
Yes.
I'm sure there's a reason why that sword ended up in your hands.
I hope so too.
Well, very well, Captain. Give us a few minutes to discuss some plans, and we'll get back to you about who we'll pick with us.
Very well. Good night. Try to get some sleep, she says, and she goes into her quarters.
So, Dwarven territory. I'm guessing Vicious Vic will be anxious to come? Or not?
Some dwarves, after being sent to the surface, aren't too anxious to go back, as far as I have heard.
Well, we could use a Dwarven guide.
Is he even... There's a chance he's not even from Orzammar. He could have been born on surface, I suppose.
Well, he knows more about dwarves than I do.
Yeah, hell me. So, it's still a good choice.
Anyone else know the area?
Frankly, I don't like the idea of taking anybody.
You wanted to protect the ship?
I'm just sick of people ending up dead.
I know what you mean, but I think more will perish before this is over. We must be strong.
Well, I don't think we can. Hang on.
I mean,
Well, I don't think that we can just go. It's just the four of us.
No.
well, if we've
Not
got
after
to
what we
take
faced
somebody,
with them.
we can at least take Archer. I mean, he's got tracking skills. Travel
That's
through
true.
the mountains is going to be tough, and there's a lot of darkspawn, so I guess you can...
Archer, very much is a wilderness man.
Clem's heightened senses would also be helpful. So
But I think, but we should leave at least one to help out the captain and the crew here.
yes. I was just putting forward as alternate choice.
Well, personally, I'd like to see Vic and Archer with us.
I'm fine
Which
with that.
says a lot if Maximilian wants Vic with them. That says a lot.
Might be tough prying the first mate away from this mess, though.
True.
Very.
I'm sure he'll manage.
I'll have to see what they think about all this.
Surprised you wouldn't want Jody to join us as well.
While I personally would like to have her in my sights, this is bigger than our relationship.
Noted.
That, and it's probably better she's somewhere with a lot of people.
True.
She will help to keep the crew safe, I'm sure.
And
She's probably the best suited to keep the crew shape. The crew
you know,
safe.
Nathan's there, so she's in good hands. Not like that. I mean,
Definitely.
you know.
Jody's probably
Definitely
like,
like
I've
that.
tried. Jody's like, oh, believe me, I tried.
But I was like, certainly not like that.
Oh. Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Well,
So then it's settled then, Archer and Vic.
Okay.
sounds good.
Also, can I have my short bow back?
I think I dropped it on the main deck somewhere.
I'll go retrieve it later.
Yeah. Well, I'll go tell the captain. Everyone get a few hours of shut-eye, and we leave first light.
Okay.
So, I talked to Darwin. It was an exciting day.
Yeah. That's putting it mildly.
Yes. You know, I still have some of that wine left over from our dinner not too long ago.
Hell, why not? I doubt I'm getting any sleep tonight anyway.
What?
What? Well, you know, we're all just right here talking.
That's
I'm sorry.
And then we all laugh, and then
Brooding
we all
over
laugh,
Templar death. Brooding over Templar.
and then we all laugh. The camera pans up to the sun. The credits start rolling.
At some point, Delwyn, you will see that the captain is taking some of her belongings, and she is actually going to be leaving her quarters to turn into bed and actually go the opposite side of the ship. Because there's a big gaping hole in her bedroom right now. You presume that she's probably going to be sleeping somewhere else. She will inform you, Delwyn. She will inform you, Delwyn. If you need anything, you will find me in Vic's quarters.
Okay.
Just come see the Orlean. We go back to our old room that we used to stay in.
Well, maybe if we take the bed and we lift it and we put it in that room, it might work.
Is this the conversation with Delwyn and Gwenaël continuing?
Well, I do not know where I am staying now. There is a big hole in my room.
We can return to our original quarters. Where I first arrived on the ship.
You're not very subtle.
Subtlety went out the window when the Archdemon attacked.
Fair point. That'll have to do. He says, but he doesn't look particularly like, I guess. he's more like, that'll have to do.
It's not lavish and great and stuff, but...
Yep. Although, we can't exactly leave Connor there. I mean, there's a big gaping hole.
Yeah.
I mean, Connor can still stay in the room where he has been staying. I mean...
Yeah.
And the couch room with the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually a small enough kid that you know, he actually fits comfortably on the couch.
Yeah.
Unlike a grown person, so...
Well then.
We could always, let's see, is there a fireplace there? What the frick?
Yeah, there's a fireplace.
Is there a fireplace, Mr. Staff, that shapes Earth?
I'm pretty sure I can only do that once per day, so I have to wait
Yeah.
till tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
I would fix up the hole in the room, but yeah. We could set up, if you don't want to spend time, you don't want to go back to the old room, we could set up some area by the fireplace and whatnot so we can stay close to Connor to make sure he's safe.
Sure. Gotta keep a better eye on that kid.
Yes. I mean, in just the last week, how many times has his life been placed in danger? You mean when we rescued him?
Yep.
Anyways.
For a short night, it's gonna be a hell of a long one.
I grabbed some of the stuff together and start laying out stuff in front of the fireplace and everything. I get the wine, and I actually, when things roll down later in that night and stuff, that if anyone else has anything to do, I'll jump back to that just in case. So.
Yeah, Lealden, are you doing anything? I thought I heard you saying something.
First of all, I was thinking to myself, I told you we should have left him in Kirkwall.
Oh, are you in the room now?
No, I'm just thinking out loud to myself.
You're saying
like,
out of character. Okay.
We should have left him in Kirkwall, because then this wouldn't have all happened. He wouldn't have been endangered, and...
This is more interesting.
Yeah, regretting the decision now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's behind us, so...
So what is Lealden doing before bed, if he's doing anything before bed?
Getting my short bow.
Okay.
Going to Archer and thanking him for covering my friggin' dumbass.
Archer kind of gives you a smile, and he gives you a nod, and he takes both hands and pats your shoulder. Both your shoulders. I
tell him I'd like to promise that would be the last time something like that happens.
He basically gives you a thumbs up.
I had to save you. If you died, who would be my assistant chef?
Yes. Anyway, so with that, then I would turn into the night.
Lealden, before you go turn into your night, you're gonna see Nathan. You're gonna see Nathan on the top deck, and he'll call out to you. Lealden, he says.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Like I cheated death, actually.
Of everyone on the ship, I think you were the one closest to him.
Yes.
At least, if you don't count Delwyn, though I'm not sure if close is necessarily the right word for that.
No one knows what their relationship was.
They don't even know what their relationship is.
What does
I knew him as a man who was trying very deeply to do right, to do good. And I hope that he knows, wherever he is, that he did accomplish that.
Yeah, Nathan says. He always said things like, I have to do what I must. I have to do what I think is right. And whatever mistakes he's made in the past, I think he's made up for them.
I think the Maker shall welcome him with open arms.
Sleep well, Lealden. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Nathan goes and turns in. Maximilian.
That's something they say in their religion, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something they, okay,
Yeah.
so make sure I'm saying something accurate.
Maximilian, are you doing anything before bed?
I'm walking up to Jody if she's around.
She's probably going to be getting ready for bed herself.
Okay.
I think she's
So
intending on waking up as early as she can wake up to help out, to start helping out.
Yeah.
What?
I'm like in this part of the relationship where you don't want to be presumptuous.
Yeah.
If you want to be in the same room or if you want to share the bed. So I was gonna knock on the door.
She opens. So, what a night, she says.
Yes, quite exciting.
I feel bad. Go ahead.
Perhaps a bit too exciting for my taste, but it turned out, well, kinda well in the end.
I feel bad, she says. I felt like I probably could have done more than I did.
You've done so much already. Don't doubt yourself. I've seen you in action. You're an amazing woman. Don't worry. You'll do great tomorrow as well, helping the crew, helping the ship. Don't worry.
Ah, so I'm sticking around here, she says. It's probably for the best, she says.
It is. Nothing personal, but I know you're the best candidate to take care of all these people. You saved me, you'll save them.
I definitely agree with you, she says.
Well,
are you doing all right, though? She asks. You, of course, have to be very confident and together around the rest of the group, but behind closed doors, are you all right?
Since our talk, yes. Actually, I am. It feels like I found a purpose here. I feel good leading these people. I feel confident in our abilities, especially after today. If anyone can do this, it's us.
Still, I can't help but feel guilty, she says. All of those people would not have died if it weren't for us.
And if we didn't take this voyage, how many thousands and thousands of people would die? This is a very important mission, Jody. People will die. And we must all be ready for this sacrifice.
No, I understand. I completely understand, she says. I just
feel bad.
And I think that that's a good thing, to feel bad.
It is. There's no shame in honest sorrow. Remember that.
Yeah. Well, she takes your hand gently and she says, "Ready for bed?"
Yes. Yes, I am.
You guys will, yes, go ahead.
So I wanted to jump back to that because I just wanted to make sure everyone else had the chance and stuff. So
go ahead.
So during the night when we actually got everything down in front of the fireplace and whatnot, and I got the wine out and stuff that, I figured that something to do with this wine is very appropriate. It's not about just a moment for us and relax and celebrate the fact we're still alive. Something has to be said. I want to give a toast for the sacrifice that Liam made.
Yeah. Guy's a right idiot. But, I mean, at least it's better to go out doing, what he does, rather than what I rope him into.
It seems like you were trying to emulate that stupidity today, though.
Maybe.
You two had a lot in common, actually. Like, the opposite side of a coin, almost.
Okay, you've had too much to drink.
No, really. He believed very strongly in what he believes in. You believe very strongly in what you believe in. And you were both willing to sacrifice so much.
Yeah. I guess you're right. This coin analogy kind of makes sense. It's probably why we couldn't see eye to eye. Too busy facing back to back.
To Liam.
To Liam.
And I imagine after that, just like nice little idle chit chat, trying to relax and stuff, and enjoying each other's company, whatever the hell that means. I don't want to go any more down that really path.
Okay.
So,
There's a child in the room.
The child is in the next room. The child's in
the next room. Yes.
Yeah, the next room.
Okay, there's a child in the next room.
So you guys are just doing small talk until you fall asleep, is what you're doing. Okay,
Okay.
you're bonding. You're bonding.
We're
And then I fall-
bonding.
Oh, that's so
Then I fall
sweet.
asleep in, then I fall asleep in Darwin's arms.
Oh.
Oh. So
Were you gonna say anything, Logan?
I was just checking to say, so one last piece
Mm-hmm.
is what we need, and then where?
As
yeah.
Elwyn wraps his arm around Gwenail and accidentally clunks him on the head with his gauntlet.
So romantic.
Whoops!
All right. So nothing else is happening tonight. The next morning rolls up. You guys are getting ready to leave. Have you actually asked Archer and Vic to come with you?
Oh crap! I probably should have done that. That was my bad.
Oh, I was too busy heading to bed. To talk to
You
the
can let
captain.
them know the next morning.
Assuming they're gonna go.
Okay, so one thing I know I'm gonna do before I go, I'm gonna talk to the captains. Like, I'm going to fix. I can fix your room, and I'm gonna use my staff.
All right.
I'm gonna use the staff. So.
All right. I'm going to assume that you succeed. You're not. I'm just going to assume that you succeed. So the karma plays itself such that you can succeed, and you raise up your staff, and you are able to repair her room as you shape the earth or shape the wood around.
Mm-hmm.
The captain says, "You're always full of surprises, scholar. Thank you."
You're welcome. It's the least we can do for everything you've been doing for us so far.
I try the hardest that I can, she says, although it always pains me when I lose people.
Pain is not a bad thing.
It's hard not to feel guilty. You always second-guess yourself, trying to wonder if you had done things differently, if it could have saved the crew.
It's like the story of my life. You did your best. We all did our best.
Hopefully, we just have to hold on for just a little longer. This will all be behind us, is my hope.
Hope will keep us strong.
She nods. Good luck out there, scholar.
Thank you.
Keep all of them out of trouble for me.
Will do. And keep up the good work here.
We will hold ourselves here until you return.
Au revoir, Captain.
She nods.
There's one more person I need to speak to, but I'm going to wait till everyone else is done before I go. Well, two more people, technically.
Okay.
But yeah.
What are else is people doing this morning?
I'm looking for Lee.
Okay, I'm looking on the deck for Archer.
Well, Archer's probably in the kitchen.
Then I'll probably have its speed that I run into Max on my way down to the kitchen.
Okay, go ahead.
Lee, You're the man I was looking for. Maximilian.
Yes.
Do you want to talk to Archer about coming with us? I'll talk to Vicious Vic.
All right.
Okay, great. After that, I guess we tell the captain.
Okay.
All right.
Lealden, you find Archer. He is in the kitchen. The crew is scarfing down as much food as they can. And again, they seem to be in low spirits. Much like when Radford passed away. Archer's in the kitchen. He sees you. He gives you a small smile and continues what he's doing.
Archer, I would like to know if I could request something of you.
He stops what he's doing and he turns towards a direction, expectantly.
My I'm trying to remember the word. Yeah, comrades. My comrades and I, we were planning to head off soon for Orzammar.
He nods.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't really, none of us are really any good out in the wilderness, out in the wilds. And seeing how you were very capable of handling yourself back in the, out of character, what was the name of the forest where we had the
Brazilian forest. Brazilian
forest. I was wondering if you could perhaps assist us with your resourcefulness.
He takes his hand and he goes like that and gives you a salute.
Thank you very much. We will, I'll let you finish up here and we'll let you know when we're ready to leave.
Okay. Maximilian, you find Vicious Vic. He's in the lower deck and he's basically currently talking to the crew about the strategy for the defensive strategy, and just going over some things for if the dark spawn surround them, if they see a dark spawn, what they're going to do. And you go in and Vicious Vic is like, "Is there any questions?" And several people raise their hand. He answers some of their questions. When he's done with them, he dismisses them and he sees you. Oh, Waxy Maxi.
Maximilian. It looks like you're leading the men. Impressive. Who would have thought?
Hey, I'll have you know, I am a great first mate who takes his job very seriously.
Yes, you took your smuggling very seriously as well.
I was good at that too. I was good at that too, he said. Put your mind to it, you can do anything.
That's why I'm here, actually. We, you know what? Let's go on an adventure together, you and I.
You and
Orzammar.
me?
Yeah.
Orzammar. Huh. I've always wondered what it was like down there.
Oh, so you don't know?
I'm a surface dwarf, he says.
Ah.
Kinda happens when you're a freak like me.
I can understand that. Anyway, we would like to have your assistance, nevertheless.
As long as it's okay with the captain.
It'll be okay with the captain. I'll make sure of it.
Oh, presumptuous, are we? Alright. Will I be able to call you Waxy Maxi?
No. Is that all?
Can I call you Waxy?
You can call me Max.
Wow.
Wow, Max. Looks like my charms are finally getting to you. I'm impressed, he says.
Don't overuse it.
All right.
Don't push it.
All right. If the captain
All right.
says yes, I'm in. The crew, I've told my men everything that I wanted them to do for the defensive. They should be able to handle themselves while I'm gone.
And Vic?
Yes, Max? Buddy?
I'm gonna
Pal?
regret this, don't I? Bring your best bombs.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, you're crazy.
Ah,
I'll see you topside.
crazy. Psh, I'm not the one who jumped off of the ship. Tell that to your friends, he says.
Yeah,
Towards an archdemon. Towards an archdemon.
And it's like waving my hand.
Alright, you'll find the captain. She's also, like, busy giving instructions. The group, it looks like the search party is going off to go look for the fallen. The search party seems to include Plim, 2 of her crew, and Nathan.
Captain.
Yes, guardsman. Have you decided who you're taking with you? I hope you don't mind. I told Plim that he should go with the search party, as well as Nathan.
And I hope you don't mind. I told Vic that he's coming with us.
Not sure how comfortable I am having my first mate absent during this time. However, if the golems get a little dicey, Vic's probably your best bet to keep things under control.
Yes, exactly.
I won't say no to you. Just know that I have some reservations about it, but I'm not going to say no.
Noted. And we're also taking Archer.
I was probably going to recommend Archer if you weren't already going to bring him with you in the first place.
He's a good outdoorsman. I'm sure he'll be very helpful.
Between Archer and Vic, Archer will probably help you get to Orzammar, and once you're at Orzammar, Vic's probably your best bet as well. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense.
Very well. We'll leave shortly. Good luck over here.
Good luck to you. Don't make us wait too long.
We'll do our best. Don't, keep the porch light on.
We'll try our best. You had... Alright. Is anything else happening before you leave?
As I do want to have Gwenaël say some words, a brief few words to Jody and Nathan, and a few more to Nathan. So.
Okay. Go right ahead. You'll find Jody and Nathan. They well, Nathan's about to leave on the search party. Jody is probably now helping in the kitchen since Archer's leaving, and she's as Archer is, you know, giving her his apron, the one with the little ducky on it. Jody's saying, I'm just warning you, I'm not really that great in the kitchen, but I'll do my best. She looks very nervous.
Oh God, no! Don't let her in the kitchen.
Going to die.
Archer looks kind of puzzled when you say that. Yes, maybe somebody else in the crew can do this. I can help in other ways. Archer says, and he takes the... He snaps his fingers at one of the other crewsmen and he passes the apron at him, and the crew member takes the apron, and Archer looks at him straight in the eye and kind of gives him a little bit of a finger wag, and the crew says, "Yes, Archer, I'll take very good care of it," as he's holding the apron. You'll find Jody. Ah, well, I think we just rescued the entire crew, she said.
Yes, remember the time you burnt the soup for when it's your kitchen duty?
Yes, we can't have you guys coming back here and finding a burnt-down ship.
Anyways, a lot has happened recently, and I'm getting ready to go into a place full of darkspawn and golems.
Oh, Yes. How nice. And we're going to be staying put like sitting ducks, surrounded by who knows what's out here, including Darkspawn.
Exactly. So, I just wanted to make sure I got a proper goodbye. He gives her a quick hug.
She'll give you a hug back. I will see you very soon, Gwenail.
I hope you're right.
Gwenail, she asks.
I was about to run out and he turns around. Yes?
I know a lot of things are going on, but, how's Delwyn? She asks.
Crazy, stupid, and marvelous all at the same time. As usual.
I see, she says. Well, make sure you take care of each other out there.
I will definitely do that. And I'll help, and I'll make sure Maximilian comes back in one piece.
I appreciate that. I'm not going to worry too much about you. Eveline will make sure that you get there safe.
Thank you, Jody. Until I return. I do.
Okay. And then you said you wanted to find Nathan, right?
Yes.
Okay, Nathan, you come upstairs just in time to see Nathan about to leave with the search party.
Nathan.
Gwenail, what's up? What's going on?
We're also getting ready to go on our thing, and I wanted to make sure I saw you before you went off. We all have a lot to do right now.
Indeed. Let's stay in touch, he says.
Yes. We haven't actually talked much since you've actually got on the ship. I mean, it's not like you've been around and I've been close and stuff. It's just...
Things have been busy, I understand.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know what's going to happen going into Orzammar with everything that's going on out there, and you going into the wilderness full of darkspawn and who knows what else. We're both capable, I know. There's so much going on, and there's so much that's happened recently.
I'm sure the big werewolf's gonna help.
And I never actually got to say, as I thought it through, thank you for all the guidance and help you gave me up until this point, even away from the tower.
You're very welcome, he says. And I can continue to guide you guys too while you're out there. Like I said, let's stay in touch. Report back to each other in our dreams for the next several nights. I can tell you what's going on and you can tell me.
Alright, that sounds good. He gives them a deep hug and whatnot, so that thank you for being such a good friend. I don't know where I'd be without you.
He gives you a crooked smile and says, absolutely. Be safe out there.
You too.
Okay. Anything else going on before you guys head out?
Will be checking on. Can I check in on Connor?
Yeah. Connor seems to be doing all right. When you come into his room, he looks like he's playing. He's on the floor and he's playing. He basically took. There was a lot of pieces of wood, like that had been like little scraps of wood and other debris that had, occurred during the attack, and you see that he ended up finding a small knife, a pocket knife of some sort, and he's like carving something out of it.
What are you carving there?
He says, Out of curiosity, the chantry, do they have like a cross symbol? What is the equivalent of a cross to the chantry? I don't know
I shall Google it. Dragon.
They don't. I tried to look into this before. I couldn't find anything.
I don't think it's necessarily that they have a cross. They just have like
This symbol of Andraste.
Yes,
Yeah.
a symbol of Andraste.
I found this, the amulet of ashes.
Yeah.
Has like a sun-like symbol on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got for looking up chantry symbol is that sun.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, because like the Templar armor has stuff like that too.
Yeah, they have
So
a little.
that makes sense.
Yeah, they use sun imagery. I looked it up. It's the steel symbol of Andraste. It's the.
Okay. He's
Okay,
trying
so
to. He's trying to make. It looks like he's trying to make. Yeah, the symbol of Andraste as best as a 13-year-old could.
Yeah.
You know, it's not
I've
the
seen some
greatest thing in the
13-year-olds
world.
do some really impressive stuff in shop
Yeah.
class before.
So he's carving it, and he's saying he's basically saying I'm making the symbol of Andraste. If they find that man back, Liam, I want to have something for him, he says.
I chuckle humoringly and say, I'm sure he'll really like that.
Are you guys going out?
Yes. It is something that needs to be done.
But it's dangerous out there, he says.
If we don't do this, things will remain dangerous.
Are you going to save someone else like you saved me?
Yes. Yes, we plan to save many people.
Then, he says, then you should go.
You take care of yourself.
I will, he says. Everybody here is really nice.
They are, aren't they? You wouldn't have guessed what they were willing to bet on the first time we ever came across them.
The dwarf guy, I forgot his name. He tried to give me something interesting to drink, but it tasted horrible.
He was probably trying to find a opponent to make himself look better after what happened the last time.
Oh. He said it would help me fall. He would help me sleep, but it was nasty.
Trust me, kid, you're not missing much.
You know.
I am so glad Gwinnell didn't hear that Victor tried giving the kid alcohol. That is so negligent.
Bad parent, Vic.
He was trying to let him fall asleep. The kid's been through a lot. He's been shot.
Give him a nightcap.
Again, my logic was he was just trying to make himself feel better as a drinker after being humiliated by Gwinnell that last time.
There you go.
Like, no, please challenge me so I can beat you.
So Connor, when you're about to leave, he says, "Wait." You turn around and he gently puts down the stuff he was carving. He runs up to you and he wraps his arms around your waist as best as he could and gives you a big hug.
I would stand there a bit, not like awkward, but just like surprised that this is the first time anyone so young has ever like shown admiration or affection or whatever. And then Shakely would return the hug.
Oh.
Can you take me to my doctor too?
Wait, what?
His doctor, Gwinnell.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was right. I was trying to think, wait, is there a whole other NPC I didn't know about? Or? Of course.
You take him outside to where the group is gathering. Connor will go up to Gwinnell, run up to Gwinnell, and he'll wrap his arms around Gwinnell, and he'll say, "Thank you so much again for everything, and good luck out there."
My character looked and smiles and said, "Thank you, and you stay safe here. Keep being strong, okay?"
Okay, he says. Then he goes over to Delwyn and gives him a hug too. "Thank you, Delwyn," and he gives him a hug.
Puts an arm around him, ruffles his hair a little bit. Stay out of trouble, alright?
He says, I will. Then he goes over to Maximilian, and he says, I don't remember your name, Mr. Guardman, sir. I'm sorry.
Twaxy Maxy.
Waxy Maxy? That's a funny name, he says.
I kneel down and ruffles his hair as well. Yeah, just don't overuse it, alright?
Okay, he says. You're gonna make sure you're the leader, right?
Well, you could say that.
Okay. And you'll make sure they come back safe. He does that with the Lego finger wagging.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and he wraps his arms around your neck.
Before I go, before we go, I actually hold something out for him. Here,
What is this?
this is my lucky wand.
Wow. Can I practice with it?
I would expect you to.
Just,
Wow. At this point, Jody kind of says, with adult supervision, she says, mage adult supervision. She says,
I was gonna say, you and Nathan could help him.
Yeah.
Will
I was gonna suggest that.
maybe during our break, she says. Just don't wave that around just anywhere, child. There'll be plenty of time for that later on. Okay. I'll take good care of it, he says. Then maybe
ruffle his hair also, since his hair is already really messed up, and I just try to flatten it back out
Yes.
a little bit while I ruffle it. It's like straighten out, and then I give him a half hug instead.
Then maybe one day, when I get big, I can heal and help people too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds splendid.
Okay. You
Well-
guys, go ahead.
I think it's time for us to start walking. We'll be back before you know it. Don't worry.
You guys,
Jody?
go ahead.
Hold down the fort.
Yes, sir, she says. We'll be here. You guys make your way out. Vicious Vic has a big sack behind him. It jingles as he walks.
Are you sure we need that many?
He says,
Is it?
he says, just in case. Can't be too prepared out there. We've got 2 days' journey, and then we've got Orzammar. Deep roads are full of darkspawn.
If you fall over on your arse, it's not going to blow up in our face, is it?
No, not in your face. Come on. We'd probably blow up more than that. I'm just kidding. Come on, he says. Everything's under control. Everything's under control.
There's a reason I don't use a lot of explosive magic. They make me nervous.
Archer is going to make his way down. He's going to check the wind. Peers around. Points in a direction, and you guys follow him. Into the snow.
Oh.
We'll end the session there as you guys make your way to Orzammar. Well done today, guys.
That was
Yay!
5 hours. It is.